You've returned, Kaidan. Tell me, have you discovered anything to aid you in hunting down your quarry and returning Kodlak's hammer to Jorrvaskr?
Aye. I have a lead, of sorts.
Always forget how much I miss being in Jorrvaskr.
I'm not
until
all
I
that
walk
sure how useful it'll turn out to be. Fargus remembered that bastard handed over a book to Skjor, and he saw Kodlak, reading it the night he was killed. I found the book in Kodlak's room, along with a note that he wrote himself about showing it to Ayla. When I did, she was able to pick up an odd smell still clinging to the pages.
Huh. And I take it by the sudden gleam in your eye that you believe this scent she picked up was not that of Kodlak's doing?
She said it smelt of juniper berries, and she believes that could be from the scholar himself. Which means it could be a hint to wherever this son of a bitch was before he came here. And it could tell us where the bastard's hiding now.
Juniper berries, was it? Interesting. Very interesting. I received a few requests recently for the companions to look into possible trouble in the Reach. I had planned to send Farkas to look into it, but now I'm wondering if perhaps it'd be worth you handling it in his stead.
Really? What sort of trouble exactly?
The report was vague at first, merely a noted increase in activity of a most unsavory nature. However, recently a local family passing through the area complained of being harassed by the group, which was led by a large man with a silver sword. I find myself doubting this could be mere coincidence, Kaidan.
No, it's not. I agree with you, Vilgus. This can't be a coincidence. Some big bastard with a silver sword is leading a group of bloody arseholes, and all of them hiding out like a nest of skeevers. That sounds like the fucking Silver Hand, all right. Even if they aren't led by the one I'm looking for, the odds are that someone will know how to find him.
I'll mark the location on your map then. But before you go, Kaidan, there is something I wish to say.
I had a feeling. It seems like each of you has wanted to say something to me. Before you do, though, let me go first. I know in the past, I've said a few things that made it clear that I didn't believe joining a group would ever be for me again. I kept talking about my future while keeping one foot firmly in the past. Too afraid of repeating mistakes to ever take a fucking chance again. Only, that's starting to feel like more like being a coward. And less like me ever being able to live the life that I've been given a second chance at having. You, Farkas, the others. You're not just a group. And you're not just the companions. Not to me anymore. You're more than that.
That is all quite touching, pup. And here I simply wish to remind you to mind your footwork, lest it becomes sloppy, and you take yet another arrow to the ass.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Kaidan. You idiot, you walked right into that.
Indeed you did. However, in all seriousness, Kaidan, I want you to know I am glad you've decided to undertake this trial and become a companion. While I've always understood your reasons and never sought to sway you, it makes this Nord's heart glad to know that you have chosen the difficult path of setting aside the burdens from your past that have weighed so heavily upon your mind. And in doing so, you have decided we are worthy of being a part of your future.
That's just it. You are. You always were. It was my worthiness to be one of you I wasn't sure about. But I'm wanting to be, and I'm willing to try, if only to prove to myself that I am more than I was.
Don't get too far ahead.
And don't you worry about my footwork, Vilgus. It'll take more than an arrow to the arse to stop me from avenging Kodlak.
Then go. The sooner you complete this trial, the sooner you take your rightful place among us. And Farkas can have the celebration he's planning. Remember Kodlak's words, Kaidan, and may the gods be with you.